It's been a while since I've given you an update on the construction project at the parish. We are nearing the end, and if all goes well, we may be on geothermal heat in a couple of weeks. Wow. Much of the work over the past few months has taken place down here in the boiler room. As you see, this will be the unit that really takes out all of the heat during the winter and then puts the cold back into the ground. And then we'll do the opposite in the summer when we should have air conditioning once again. Some other work that's being done is installing the heat controls and hooking up some of the air handlers in the church. Once we get the geothermal heat going, there will be some additional things along the way, but we are definitely nearing the end. Thank you for your patience. This has been a monstrous undertaking. Thank you for your generosity. There has indeed been a lot of sweat and hard work, much of the sweat coming last summer without the air conditioning. I am thankful to our staff for dealing and putting up with all the chaos that we had to endure in all this time. And really, it's been quite a journey for them and for all of you. I apologize for not being as present to you in this time, as construction in many ways has been all-consuming. But it feels good to be nearing the end. I'm sorry for not having said much in terms of finances over the past few months. I estimated some time back that we were likely going to be about $700,000 in debt. The biggest unknown is what will happen with the government incentive. Because everything is quite new, regulations continue to come out defining how this will all work. We first were calculating that it would be basically receiving a 40% off of all of our construction costs as part of the incentive. But then, if you remember, some new revelations came that gave us some good confidence that we would expect the incentive to give us 50% back on all of our expenses. In my last conversation with the company, as they were walking through all of this, it made it sound that we might be back to 40%. This is obviously a big disappointment. I'm still waiting for clarification on that though, and I'm still holding out some hope. What does this really look like then in terms of for the project and everything in terms of how it will be covered? Well, in the end, the project will be cheaper than doing a traditional natural gas system, which we projected at about 3.6 million. I just don't know how much cheaper it will be. Just as a reminder, when we first embarked on this journey, we projected the school to cost 1 million and the HVAC to cost 3 million. The school finished up at 1.4 million or so, and a traditional HVAC system, after getting the bids, was going to be about 3.6 million without the finance costs. I should know more probably in terms of what will actually be, our cost here after we really get through some of the paperwork here in the next couple of months for the incentive. And then we'll have a much better idea as to where we'll be at. So I'm still quite amazed at your generosity in helping us reach our $4 million goal. That was really quite an achievement. Now it's just a matter of continuing our sacrificial giving to completely pay off the project so we will not have any debt. I hope to keep you better informed as we continue this journey. I mentioned that this is a once in a 70-year project. That's probably a good thing. But truly, it has been a blessing. It just feels like we've kind of walked side by side in this along the way, and I really appreciate that. It's been a good fellowship with you, so thank you for that. Many blessings to you.